All right. So let's get started. Today is Tuesday, December 26th, 2023, 8 a.m., 8:01 actually. Seems that we are getting some upward movement in crude. So moving up. It's the only one that is actually moving away from support. Well, we do have some support here. So, okay, so let's get started as usual with the markets news, and I displayed here the week. Actually, it's going to be a short week. On Thursday, we are going to have crude inventories. So for those of us who trade crude, so that's on Thursday, and the reason is that yesterday was a holiday. By the way, Merry Christmas. Hope you had time to relax with your family, and that you had enough and plenty of time to study your strategies and techniques for trading. So at least I spent a lot of time during this weekend, reviewing my charts and so on. Okay, so today we do have 9 a.m. News. That's the only thing that we have today. Europe is in holidays. So you see bank holidays in these markets, and actually for that reason, I would expect to have a low volume today and also during the week. The rest of the week. Not that much news. 10 a.m. Richmond Manufacturing Index on tomorrow. Also, we do have pending home sales, and then on Thursday, and then on Friday, actually we do have Chicago PMI, and that would be it. So not a busy week in terms of economic news. Couple of things that not if you see there's we do have also on Thursday we do have unemployment at 8:30, and I like to watch this 8:30 news as well. So even more than the 10 a.m. even when I put alerts for 10 a.m. as well, but this is for me the 8:30s are probably the most relevant and important ones. Because they are pre-market, and the market has not moved on that yet. So let's get started with the levels in gold. Let me fix something outside of my... Okay. Gold levels for today, we are ranging. We're not doing anything pre-market in here. So levels, I already draw them. This level right here continues being important. So I'm maintaining that level there from last week. You could argue that you can move this one there. I'm gonna leave it here, but pay attention to what this this level is doing here. It was broken on what was it, Friday, and then came back. So we are in the range here. I marked this one as a resistance and this one as a support. You can argue that you would have something like this and also something like that to narrow the range. Okay, so Okay, so that would be and okay, so the levels would be 2083, 2083, and then here 2060. I'm gonna put that one there, 2083 and 2060. Okay. Let's see how it moves. So if it start moving down, this one would be a target. First target would be this level here. Second target would be that level over there. Okay. Oof. Crude continues the move, the crusade to the resistance. Our resistance, we do have it at 74, $75 right here. You see, we maintain the same resistance as we had last week. And then this one here, I made this drawing yesterday, actually. What I'm going to do is to move it down to that level there, respected that support right here overnight, and then started to move to the upside. I like this move, actually. Started at 6:30 a.m., so we missed it in the unit Renko chart. We will see the unit Renko chart. It doesn't give us, it has not given us any entry in the four size unit Renko chart. Okay, so that one is $75. Let's get 75 here. 75, and this one is going to be 73. Okay. And let's go to ES and see what we have. 40, 48 in the resistance. I'm gonna go with 48 21, 48.20. We can probably call this one 48.20. And in support 40 I'm gonna go with that one, 47.97, just because of this pivot high here. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be 47.97 and 48.20. And let's extend this one a little bit to the right, and those are the levels there. Let's review. Yeah, we should be good. Probably you can argue that you can go a little bit lower here as well. So this pivot here is important. Those pivots there as support are important as well. And then all the way down here. So, but you do have some extensions here that are important as well. You have that one there, but the extension here would be also good. If it starts failing, you can argue that it would go down below this area, at least to probably this level. In the big picture, I think that we have higher highs and higher lows, so we continue the move to the upside here. So I would say that in general terms, we are bullish. We're still bullish. If it goes above this level, then you can go to 45, 40, 45.50. And in Q here, I have not. Let's see what we have in Q. I'm gonna go look at that. Yeah, it seems that this bracket move. I'm gonna go with 16 right here. We did have that one, right? So this one was at 16,968. 16,968. We can go with 70 maybe. See here. Yeah. And then in the upside here, I'm going to change this one to this lower here, to this low, 16,940. Let's see what's here. Yeah, 17,1740. You have here another Darvas up above, 1765 right there. I'm gonna go with that, which is the top of the overnight, and potentially this one here, which is a little bit higher, 45 maybe. I'm gonna leave it there. So that's that. And let's go now to check the time charts. So, oh, and one more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and check also the RTY. We need to wait a little bit for it to load though. Okay, here we are. I was looking at the chart, so give me 1 second. Right here, I'm gonna go with that low because of those pivots here, and in the high, I'm gonna go on the overnight. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one up above just because the price is very close to it. Yeah, potentially can break that one. This pivot here is more significant to me than this one here, but this one is more recent, right? So you have, when I see this, I see a big up and down, which is a pivot right up here. In here, I do see a big up, but a shallower, smaller down. So this one is not that strong as this one, but it's higher. So since it's the most recent one, I'm gonna go with that one there with this one here. Okay, so for that reason, I'm gonna go with that 2068. I'm gonna call this one 70 and 45 right here. Apply. Okay, and let's go back to the to NQ. And let's go to the charts, the minute charts. And I'm gonna start with gold. All right, so 240 minutes bullish to neutral, making a bull flag here. There's a couple of towers here that are interesting. So a bit of rejection in the 240 minutes off of the 2083 level, making a bull flag, broke broke below. Seems that it still is updating to NQ. So just let's give it a second. Still calculating. So just one more minute. There you go. So higher highs and higher lows broke this resistance here. Gold broke, came back, and now it's trying to go to the upside as well, doing this bull flag in the range. So some good resistance at 2083. In the 60 minutes, also ranging here, lots of lots of overlapping candles right here. So we are in the range. We should need to mark this, or you should need to mark this in as a range here and see where, if it breaks to the upside or to the downside in the 60 minutes. Also 30 minutes, very, very, very sideways. And momentum here is also flattening out. There is there is a MACD divergence here. So you have, heels that are narrowing down. So this one is larger or smaller than this one, but larger than this one here. So this one is bullish to neutral to bullish in the bull flag, trying to go to the upside. Gold open in 2 minutes now. My alarm just triggered. So we do have bullish to neutral. All the moving averages are getting together up here, but they are somewhat pointing to the upside. So, and now it's triggering a dirty bull flag, as you see here in the 30 minutes. I would say that we need to wait until it moves above this line here, which is 2076. 2076 to 2076.5. Okay, that is the 30 minutes. Crude. Yeah, crude moved already to the upside. We are very near and very close to the support level to $75. So let's see what is going to happen here. It already made a move in the 30 minutes. You see how it went. It's in the 240. We are sideways, going to the 200 moving average, which is significant, right? In the daily, here we are counter trend trading, but there was some smaller pivot coming back down, and now it seems that it's moving to the upside and overlapping. Overall, it's overlapping all of these candles in the daily. So and we do have some significant resistance here, right? The 50 coming back down, and then the 200 coming back down. All these moving averages are getting together right here. So it's a compression, but in the shorter term, in the 30 minutes is moving up very nicely. Bullish also in the 60s. I should have done this before, but this one is sideways in the 240. Notice that we are breaking, though we are breaking this diagonal that we have painted up here, and I'm gonna extend that one a little bit. Now, yeah, we are above that one and trying to get to the upside. So interesting, and now it's moving even more. Let's look at the unit Renko chart. Look at that. There's no any entry for us after the 6:30 a.m. Potentially there is one here that you could call that it's a an engulfing candle, but already a little bit extended, just an R1, and this happened at 8 a.m. So it seems that we will have some nice move in crude today to the upside. Potential in the previous high. Now we are going up. So seems that lots of people would be buying the break of the previous day high, which is this one here, which is creating a bull flag above this doji candle here. So potential nice continuation of this move to the upside, at least to 76. We are above the resistance. Okay, let's look at ES. Remember, today is day after Christmas. In general, I don't expect that much move, so I'm gonna be observing the market and take advantage of any trade if I see one that is evident. But I'm not going to push trades that much today. So, and probably throughout this week, it's going to. I don't know. It could. Sometimes it moves. It moves nicely, but I'm gonna be very, very selective on the trades I take this week. Okay, so ES, we marked this 40.20, I believe, 48.20 on the upside. Overall, we're still bullish. Momentum is positive. In the daily, we are kind of overextended. Well, kind of. We're very, but you never know, right? So we have this humongous move up here. Then on the 240, we're still bullish. We're making a bull flag off of this one. If you connect these lines here, I'm gonna do that with this. So we are below this highs on Friday, but we are doing a bull flag. All the moving averages are stacking to the upside right here. So 240 says neutral to bullish. Neutral because we are in the bull flag. We have not broken to the upside yet, but it's still bullish. In the 60 minutes also with sideways, I would say. We went below the moving averages here. We closed a couple of times below the high, the fastest moving average here. Is a 5 EMA. So it's coming back down, but this one, if this one closes and confirm the move to the upside, we are still bullish. Momentum is resetting here. And then the 30 minutes in ES, we are triggering a bull flag right here, still in this channel, but triggering, and we're moving, bouncing off of the 50. So I would say that we are bullish. Momentum is resetting here. Okay. And Q, bullish on the dailies, bullish in the 240s, still in the range, doing kind of the same thing as ES. And then in the 60 minutes, very nice bullish hammer right here, the last bar, right this one here, that one there, very nice hammer, with the potential to go to the upside if it breaks above. So that one is there. We still are in the range though, sideways. And then sideways because we do have a triangle here. You have a high here, a lower high, and even a similar high here and coming back. So we are in the range. And then, but in the other side, we have higher lows all the way up until now. So And then the 30 minutes also making a bull flag, waiting for it to break above this level. Momentum is resetting, potential going to the upside, to that upside level again. Again, I don't expect that much move today, but you never know. That much volume today, so you never know. Okay, so with that, I'm going to put this one in on a Renko. And NQ, a couple of alternatives here in NQ for the Unirenko. There's some. This one really moves from time to time. So if you want um, a smoother chart, probably this one would be nice. However, this one would get um, a larger stop loss if you go with this one. But you see that it moves much nicer and smoother than slower time frame. So I think that eight would be okay for NQ. So I found some resistance at the previous high level. So let's see what it does at $75. It's at 75.01 now. I would like it to see to come to the moving averages, or maybe to the mid of this bar. Maybe it will not do it, but I'm gonna put some music for a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, that seems that crude is rejecting the previous day high. Um, we'll see if it resets. Gold is short term, I would say bullish, but really in a range here. This here very very dirty move. Up down. Really not. We're right at the 34 EMA. Cloud is below us, and moving averages are short term, moving to the upside. Any break to the downside here would be a counter trend, at least in this um, 4 unit Renko chart. Yeah, there was a move at 8 a.m. here as well, but it was just initiating my analysis here. So you see here that there is a high, a lower high right here, and this time here broke there and kept moving to the upside to that double top level, where it's stopped. And then here we did have, I mentioned before, right there in this here we did have the engulfing, and this engulfing happened right at 8 a.m. Was it? Yeah, exactly, at 8 a.m. So did the engulfing and continue move. And the engulfing happened because there was a little bit of hesitation on breaking this previous uh, previous resistance level up here. So went there, came back down, and then continued. Tough trade to make though. Tough trade to make. But it's a break off of this compression right here. Hope you can see it. So then it went up here, came back down, and then continue moving up. Seems that gold, that the crude NQ wants to come back down. We're below the moving averages here, and we are, or kind of in the middle of the moving averages, really. But the cloud is above. So let's see if it this holds. So let's do something that now that it's that's low. Let's do the daily review on these instruments in Thinkorswim. Um, so, what is? Oh, this is Tesla. Sorry. So I was looking at Tesla, and so I did. We do have this big descending trend line right here, and every time that touches it, comes back down, and now it has make an attempt to do it several times. So the more you knock the door, the more possibilities you would have that it's going to go to the upside. So I would expect that if Tesla moved to the upside and breaks this trend line, it's going to move to at least this $320. So or at least the $300 right here. That one there or this one here. And yeah, I think that Tesla would have a. I do have a position in Tesla now, but it's a little bit more riskier, just because it went. I took it because it went on off of this um, diagonal, and I would expect that it's going to hold it and then go to the upside. I break this one here. At some point, it's going to do it, and then I do have this. If I'm wrong, then it would need to go below this trend line right here. This is Tesla. Anyways, I try not to do that much analysis on instruments, but I thought that I could share that one with you. So let's go and view what happened in or what is going on in gold. So in gold, we do have, this is the this side here is the is the weekly, and this one here is the daily. Okay, so in the weekly, we do have higher highs and higher lows. We broke this 2022, and then we're confirming the move to the upside off of this doji here. That is in the weekly. So we're bullish in the short term in gold. You do have momentum in the MACD that it's positive. And then we have a little bit of noise here, not to worry that much in stochastics. And we do have intermediate rising. So I would say that we could still move up in gold in the weeklies. In the dailies, here we are in some congestion here. So we do have this last candle for Friday, where it went all the way up here. We are still in the first day of the month range. If we go above this one, then I would say that we would be bullish. We have 4 days for this month to close, and also for this week to close. But it seems that we are still moving to the upside in the daily. So we do have green arrow in the MACD and the stochastics, and we are rising in the intermediate in gold. We may look for a retracement here and then a continuation to the upside. Although it's a bit noisy now. Let's go to crude. And in crude, we are teasing this descending channel in here. Crude, I like crude because crude it's a up down movement price. So you have normally you do have a even though it has direction, most of the time it would be in between 100 and $50 or $60. So you do have reversals that happens all the time, just because of the nature of the product itself. So we have been significantly moving to the downside right here. So I would expect that this one would go around this area. Um, so for that reason, I think that this could be a break also. In the weeklies, though we are still bearish, it could come, and that we do have some nice resistance levels here on the moving averages, and we are below this trend here. Um, in an attempt to go higher, we do have a nice hammer in the weeklies right here. So this could be a reversal pattern to move us up. I would like it to see on the weeklies a little bit lower, because it didn't cross yet, and we do have more move when it crosses up above the from the lower zone to the middle zone. In here, we are pointing to the upside in the MFC, so we are at 50 now, and all the moving average, all the MACD or indicators, MACD and stochastics, and also the intermediate are rising, and now we are making a cross above the moving average as well, even though we are teasing this descending channel in the upper side. So I would expect a more move to the upside for all of those reasons. ES, well, ES, we are right at the top here. You see that this level here, it's right in there, so a little bit of dirty move trying to get and break this level here after this big rally. So I don't know. I would like it to see to come back, and I do have an SPY position that it's a intermediate term that I'm betting that this one is going to come back at some point. It would need to. We do have some signs here. You do have red arrow and red arrow in the MACD and the histogram, in the stochastics in the histogram, and then you have intermediate falling. Still has not crossed below the 80, which I would like to see, but it's falling. So I'm a little bit defensive right here, and I'm betting that the intermediate at some point is going to come back to some, at least to that middle point in between these two values. 4,500, potentially 45, 4,600, at least to that level. It would be nice to see that happening. In the weeklies, we are tasting the all-time highs in here. So let me go and put more. I'm gonna put more than 3 years, maybe 5-10 years, and see we're all the way up here after this move. So we are teasing here. Potentially, if we really break this one, we could go much higher in here. But I don't know. It seems that we are teasing the all-time high here. Actually, we did do the all-time high, but we have not confirmed that yet. So 48 30. It has not gone through, and I do have this -3% um, on the Fibonacci level, indicating that the still that could be within the area of error, so it could come back down. In Q, this one is trying to confirm and still above the 3% of the Fibonacci. So it's still there, making an attempt to go to and break it. So 1773, and then this one here is what 1771, which is the 3%. So we tried to make it high and then came back. I would like it to come back a little. I mean, this has been a really big move on the weeklies, and in the dailies we are. Oh, in the weeklies, I'm sorry. We do have still moving green arrows, and we're above the 30, so we're still bullish. In the in the in in the dailies, we have one green arrow. We are falling in the intermediate, and then but we are still at 93, so above moving average. So we are defensive here. And then the first arrow appears in the stochastics, and again, potentially, I would like it to come back and retest these levels down here in Q. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that is what and RTY, big move to the upside in RTY in the weeklies as well here. So very, very nice. I don't know if we are in the beginning of an uptrend, or we do have some resistance up here in this area. And actually, I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna do first of all, I'm gonna do this. And I see a support, a supply zone resistance area right here. So I'm gonna mark it there and see how it reacts at this level. It could go inside here and fail and come back. I see some interesting rejection area on this with this candle here, and then moving here on this channel, breaking the channel to the upside, but facing this supply zone right there. I'm gonna leave it marked there in the weeklies. Looking at to see if I see same behavior. This one could be. This is actually the same level. I'm gonna mark it there. Yeah, drawing settings are, and I'm gonna mark this one here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Mhm. Okay, have we missed anything on the charts? Maybe not. A little bit of counter trend move in gold. Let's go back to. Okay, we're done with RTY. Let's see. Yeah, this is this supply zone right here. Okay, let's go back to counter trend move in gold, not very, and as you see, the move in crude happened already, um, trying to break above the previous day high, but it has moved already, so I don't see any retracement. No reason to rush any trade here. We missed it already. Gold is retracing a little bit more. It's breaking this channel, if you see it, right? So there, it's breaking that channel, but we have some defined resistance up here. I mean support in here, but also the moving averages. So it's kind of a dirty entry. And in a date like today, probably I'm not going to trust this move. Let's look at the previous. It seems that crude wants to keep going, but I don't see any significant retracement here. But a bit of congestion in the previous high. $75.10. There we go. There's a bit too extended for me to take a trade here. It could work. Especially it could work because it's breaking our resistance level 75. additional resistance at this level too. And the other thing is that at this point we're 1.58 already up in gold and crude since last close. So 1.55. Okay. Crude pit, ghost pit is about to open. 2 more minutes. And gold continues moving down, very, very slow. It is right at this level of support now. Momentum is turning negative. Crude opened. Crude is still up above the previous day high. Little bit of reaction off of this resistance in gold. We are in the cloud. Moving averages are above price and crossing together. They crossed up, 3 candles ago or before, but and crude continues the crusade to the upside. Too extended for me. It could come back. I would like it to come back. Very nice move in crude actually. Still keep moving. Seems that doesn't want to come back. Okay, now we are going to wait until it comes back to this 75 level. Seems that NQ wants to break this short-term diagonal here. We are in a triangle. So like that. We do have this one that is already broken, but we do have from here to there. we're still in the range. Seems that gold wants to go back to the mean. Okay, I think that I'm gonna leave the stream now. And remember, it could be a slow day. Let's see where it's yeah, we had 9 a.m. HPI um, news, and really we didn't have any reaction at all. I was expecting that. We do have here a potential in NQ. We do have potential break of that level here, and also of this level. So this could be an entry if it breaks this diagonal, then second entry if it breaks this additional diagonal, and then third entry if we break above that one. Be careful though, but this could be a couple of good entries. All right. I'm gonna leave some music for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow to review the initial levels for the day. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Okay, it seems that it's breaking the upper side of this channel. So let me show you before I leave. I'm sorry about that. So before I leave, let me show you the Thinkorswim platform on what we were discussing before. See, it's at this point it's kind of violating this diagonal here, and well above this diagonal too. So in the channel, it's breaking the channel at this point. Let's see if it holds it, but it seems that it is now. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that before I stop the video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Now I'm gone.